Welcome to the WCS Solar Training video series. This video will help you to answer a very important question. Where is the best place to install a solar panel to get the most electricity? You will also learn how to install the solar panel correctly, and you will learn about general safety rules for using the tools and working on rooftops. The solar panel must be installed on the roof where it will collect the most sunlight and therefore the most electricity. But safety comes first. Always be careful when installing the solar panel. Before going on the roof, make sure the roof is safe. Make sure the roof is strong enough to support the solar panel and isn't dangerous to work on. For example, if it is too steep or very weak. Now that you have determined that the rooftop is safe, you can decide where to install the solar panel. Sunshine and shadows. We want to make sure that the solar panel receives the most sunlight all day and doesn't have any shadows on the solar panel. Ask a local person where the sun rises and sets and imagine how the sun will shine on the roof during the entire day. To understand where there might be a shadow, look around for obstacles such as trees, poles, or buildings. Do the obstacles create a shadow on the solar panel? There should be no shadows on the solar panel between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Did you know that if only this much of a solar panel is shaded, the solar panel only collects 50% of the sun's energy? So let's look again. Is there going to be any shadow on the panel? A health facility may even consider cutting tree limbs that create large shadows. Finally, remember the solar panel must connect to the solar suitcase and the home run cable is only 11 meters long. If the solar panel is too far from the solar suitcase, consider moving the solar suitcase, the solar panel, or finding a different way to pass the home run cable in order to reach the solar suitcase. For example, you might pass the cable through the ceiling if it is safe, rather than through a window. Safety. You have determined the place on the roof with the most sunlight all day and without any shadows. You have checked that the roof is safe and that the home run cable will reach the solar suitcase. You are now ready to install the solar panel. But remember, safety comes first. Here are a few rules to keep in mind when installing the panel. Look. Identify any potential dangers. This includes power lines, skylights, wasps, bats, holes in the roof, or rusty spots on the roof. Plan. Work safely. Make a plan with your team on how to work safely and communicate with your team. Be aware. Do not touch electricity lines with your body or ladder. Do not walk near or over skylights. Avoid wasp nests. Avoid attics with bats or rodents. Let's start the installation. Before going on the roof, select all the tools you need and keep them in a bag so as to avoid going up and down the ladder. The tools you need for the roof installation are drill bits, the 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch, black hex head, Phillips star tip and step bit, marker, safety glasses, wrenches, inclinometer, cutter, conduit, tape, and hammer. The parts included in the solar panel installation kit are the L-fit, nuts and bolts, self-tapping roof screws, extra screws, zip ties, and silicone. Ladder safety. To find the appropriate angle of the ladder before you start climbing up it, place the ladder against the roof and stand with your toes touching the bottom of the ladder and hold your arms out straight. Your fingertips should be able to touch the ladder step in front of you without moving. Always have someone hold the ladder for you when you go up and down the ladder. And remember, only one person on the ladder at a time. Always keep your eyes on the ladder and face the building when going up and going down the ladder. When you reach the top, get off slowly and carefully to one side of the ladder. Choose carefully where you will step on the roof. Look for a line of nails. The nails mean that there is a beam or rafter under the iron sheet. This is the safest part of the roof to walk on. Do not try to walk on a slippery roof. Wait until it dries. Once you are on the roof, there are a few more things to consider before attaching the panel. The solar panel must be attached to 2 beams. You may need to shift the panel higher or lower on the roof depending on where the beams are located. On rare occasions, if you can't reach both beams, you can secure the L foot to the middle of the panel over one beam. Use one L foot on each of the empty sides to keep the panel from shifting. Tilt the panel 10 to 15 degrees to allow rainwater to flow off the panel. Depending on the situation, the L-fit can be placed in different positions in order to best reach the beams and change the angle of the panel. Decide how the home run cable will pass into the room where the solar suitcase will be placed. How will it enter the building? Through an air vent, a drilled hole, a ridge cap? You are now ready to attach the solar panel to the roof. Place the solar panel where you would like to install it. Place the L-fit where they will be attached. Line up the holes in the L-fit with the peak of the roof corrugation. Don't drill into the valley of the corrugation or water can leak into the building. Mark where to drill the 4 holes on the solar panel to attach the L-fit. The 4 holes should all be the same distance from the edge of the panel. Using the drill. The drill is a very helpful tool when you know how to use it properly. Remember to use safety glasses. Insert drill bits in the top of the drill and turn clockwise to tighten it and counterclockwise to loosen and release the drill. The button on the side determines the direction: forward, lock, and reverse. Place it in forward mode when you want to drill into something or attach a screw. Reverse mode when you want to remove a screw. And lock mode to prevent it from being used unintentionally. The trigger operates the drill. The drill uses a rechargeable battery that can be recharged in the car with its car charger when you are going to and returning from work sites. When working with different materials, you can use different settings on the drill to make the work easier and neater. On top of the drill, there is a 1 and 2. This is the speed of the drill. When drilling holes into metal and concrete, use the faster speed, 2. When attaching screws, you will have more control if you use a lower speed, so switch to 1. The drill clutch ring gives you even more control over the power of the drill. Use the lower settings, 1 to 10, for softer materials, and the higher settings, 10 to 20, when drilling into hard materials. The drill icon means the drill has full power. Position yourself securely on the roof when drilling into the panel. If the roof is too steep or you do not feel comfortable working on the roof, drill into the panel when you are on the ground. Prepare to drill. Wear safety glasses. Use the 1/4-inch metal drill bit. Set drill to appropriate setting. When drilling into the metal frame, set the speed to 2, clutch to 16, and forward mode. Because the backside of the solar panel is more delicate than the front, protect it while drilling. Have your work partner hold an L-foot against the panel to protect it while you drill through the frame. Position the drill straight up and down. Take a deep breath and drill all the way through the panel frame. Attach the L-fit to the solar panel with nuts and bolts. Tighten with wrenches. Connect the solar panel wires to the home run cable properly to prevent water damage. Listen for a click. Once you hear the click, it is properly connected. Protect the connection from water and from being pulled on by securing it below the panel with a zip tie. This is what we call stress relief. Add stress relief in a few important places to ensure that the cable doesn't get moved or pulled on. Create stress relief at another point on the panel and on the roof about every meter. Water causes corrosion and is bad for electrical connections. It can travel all the way down the home run cable into the solar suitcase. Therefore, before the home run cable enters the building, make a drip loop by making a loop in the home run cable and securing it to the outside of the building with a zip tie. This will allow water on the cable to drip off before entering the building. Drill into the roof. Place the panel on the roof again and mark precisely where the holes on the roof should be made, always at the peak of the corrugation. Then move the solar panel. Use the 1/8 metal drill bit. Set the drill. Use the same setting as drilling into the panel. Speed 2, clutch 16, forward mode. Attach 4 roof screws, pausing 3/4 of the way through, and add a very big drop of silicone. Firmly attach screws and be careful not to bend the roof. Manage the home run cable. Create stress relief for the cable on the roof. Protect the cable from sharp edges with plastic conduit and electrical tape. Create a drip loop before going into the building. Complete the solar panel installation checklist. The panel is located appropriately. The solar panel is firmly attached to beams. Silicone covers all holes. The home run cable connection has clicked and the cable has stress relief in important places. The solar panel frame looks straight. When you look at the solar panel, the lines of the frame should be parallel. There should be no twists or bends. A twist in the solar panel can damage the internal wires. In this video, you learned how best to find the location with the most sun for installing the solar panel, safety information about ladders, walking on rooftops, and using the drill, how to attach the solar panel to the roof, how to protect the home run cable. Thank you for watching this video.